Meet the Millers. In any other era, Sarah and Mark would be the winners. Combined, they bring in $150,000 a year. They have the degrees, the 401ks, and a nice house in a good zip code. But if you look at their bank app on a Thursday night, the balance is $14.20. They are exhausted, they are stressed, and they're asking the question millions of Americans ask every night: how can we earn this much and still feel this broke? Common sense says that two incomes should mean double the freedom. If one salary covers the needs, the second should be pure wealth building. But the Millers have fallen into a systemic glitch I call the two-income trap. You see, in the US, we've been sold a lie that more earners in the house equals more security. In reality, for most modern couples, it's exactly the opposite. Think back to Sarah's parents in the 70s. They lived on a single income. It wasn't Instagrammable, but it was robust because they had a safety valve. If Sarah's dad lost his job or got sick, her mom could enter the workforce to bridge the gap. They had a hidden insurance policy built into their lifestyle. Today, the Millers have no safety valve. They've already maxed out their human capital. Both are grinding 45 hours a week just to maintain the Joneses lifestyle. If one layoff notice hits Mark's inbox, the whole house of cards collapses in 30 days. Here's the math that Sarah and Mark ignored. That second income is the most expensive money they've ever earned. First, the IRS. Since their incomes are combined, that second salary gets pushed into a higher tax bracket. They're working 3 months out of the year just to pay the tax man for the privilege of having two jobs. Second, the daycare mortgage. In the US today, daycare for 2 kids can cost $3,000 a month. That's a second mortgage just so they can go to work. Third, the exhaustion tax. Because nobody is home, they pay a premium for convenience, pre-made meals, dog walkers, and grocery delivery. By the time they pay for the infrastructure of having 2 jobs, that $75,000 salary actually nets them less than $1,000 a month in real profit. But the real trap? It's the house. In America, we don't just buy houses, we buy school districts. When every family in a neighborhood has 2 incomes, everyone has more bidding power. You aren't paying for a bigger kitchen. You're paying a 2-income premium just to live near a decent school. You are working twice as hard for the exact same house your parents bought on a single salary. The market has simply adjusted to steal your second income before you even earn it. So, how do you beat a rigged game? You follow the BerkWay. The most successful families I know in 2026 are doing something radical. They live on the one-income floor. They structure their fixed costs, the mortgage, the cars, the utilities, to fit entirely within Paycheck A. They treat Paycheck B as phantom money. It goes straight into optionality. They use it to buy dividend stocks, pay off the house early, or build a business. By doing this, the Millers can stop reacting to their bills and start choosing their future. If Sarah wants to stay home for a year, she can. If Mark wants to take a career risk, he can. They've bought back their freedom. The two-income trap only works if you agree to spend both paychecks. The Millers are starting to realize that true wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much margin you keep. If you're ready to stop the treadmill and start building wealth the Berk way, subscribe. Let's master the math of freedom together.